Alright, what's up guys? Brian here, and this is my WWE TLC predictions for tomorrow night's TLC 2017. Of course, TLC tomorrow night will be a Raw brand only event. So let's get right into it. Of course, yesterday, um, news broke about changes made to the card for tomorrow night. Roman Reigns, Bray Wyatt, pulled from tomorrow night's event. That means that they will not be participating. Um, and we found out that replacing Bray Wyatt tomorrow night, facing Finn Balor, will be none other than the phenomenal AJ Styles in a match that I think is probably going to be match of the night. Supposedly, it's supposed to be given, as far as the match time, is supposed to be given um, a pretty good amount of time. Um, and then, of course, the other news coming out of yesterday was that with Roman Reigns being pulled out of tomorrow night's event, he's going to be replaced now by Raw General Manager and WWE Hall of Famer Kurt Angle. So Kurt Angle makes his return to the ring after a WWE ring after 11 years. To team up with Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, the Raw Tag Team Champions, and they're going to be taking on Miz, Sheamus, Cesaro, Braun Strowman, and Kane in that 5-on-3 handicap match, TLC match. So that's going to be the first match I talk about, as far as who I think is going to win and what I think is going to happen. I thought that with Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose, the way that they've been hyping up this show around the Shield reunion and reuniting and, to face five guys, I thought that the Shield was going to win. But with Roman being pulled out of TLC and Kurt Angle being added in, I'm going to switch my prediction, and I think that Miz's team is going to win this one. And how I think they're going to win is I think Miz is going to pin Kurt Angle in this matchup. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I'm picking Miz's team to win. But, with it being TLC, you have tables, ladders, chairs. What kind of in-ring shape as far as physically and, as well as physically, what kind of in-ring shape is Kurt Angle going to be? Is Kurt Angle in? Like I said, he hasn't been in the WWE ring for 11 years. He has competed in in TNA and other places, but we'll have to wait and see tomorrow night. But yeah, I think Miz's team is going to win, and I think Miz is going to be the one that scores the fall on Kurt Angle. But it'll be good to see Kurt Angle back in a WWE ring again. But like I was thinking, is that how is he going to be able to take a lot of those those bumps that that are synonymous with TLC matches, or if he is going to be able to take those bumps. So we'll have to wait and see tomorrow night. But Miz's team, I predict, is going to win tomorrow night. AJ Styles versus Finn Balor. I think this is going to be, like I said, the match of the night. Both of these guys can deliver great matches. If they're given the right amount of time, as far as a long amount of time, I think it's going to be a great match. But in the end, it's the coup de grace versus the Styles Clash, phenomenal forearm, calf crusher. As far as who I think is going to win, I'm not going to pick a winner on this one. I'm just not going to. I think both of these guys, whoever wins, it doesn't matter. I think both of these guys are going to do an amazing job. We will see the debut on the main roster of Asuka. She makes her debut tomorrow night, and she'll be taking on Emma. This one I think should be a short matchup with Asuka dominating. Emma might give her a fight, but I think Asuka's going to win this one. We have Mickie James going one-on-one with Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's title. Mickie James looking to become a 7-time women's champion. Do I think it's going to happen? For nostalgia reasons, I think it will. I think it will happen, just to give her one last run. But then again, you never know. But my official pick, I think Mickie James walks out the new Raw Women's Champion. We have Enzo Amore challenging Kalisto for the Cruiserweight title. This one, I'm not a big fan of the Cruiserweight division. No offense to those guys, but I'm just not a fan of it. I think Enzo will regain his title back tomorrow night, and that's pretty much about it. We're going to see, speaking of the Cruiserweights, a tag team match involving 4 Cruiserweights. It's going to be Rich Swann and Cedric Alexander taking on Jack Gallagher and Brian Kendrick. This one I think is probably going to be a good matchup, good tag team matchup. But I don't think the fans are going to be into it, because a lot of people, they don't like the Cruiserweight division, like myself. I mean, I don't have nothing against them. They can deliver in the ring, but I don't know. I'm just not a fan of it. I think Swann and Alexander will probably win this one. But then again, WWE might throw a curveball and have Gallagher and Kendrick win. But my official pick is Rich Swann and Cedric Alexander. What else? On the pre-show, they're going to have Sasha Banks taking on Alicia Fox. This one, I don't really care for that much either. They fought last Monday with Sasha going over, and then, of course, a few weeks ago in that fatal 5-way, Sasha made Alicia tap out to eliminate her. I think if I'm going to make a prediction on this matchup, I think that Alicia Fox will win to get that victory back. So that's my official pick for that one. I'm trying to think what other matches. But yeah, pretty much looking at the card before these changes were made yesterday. And for anyone that does not know, because of a viral infection or something like that, or they're going around, Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns, they were pulled from tomorrow night's event. So that made a lot of changes for WWE to really try to make some changes, which I commend them on, turning a positive or a negative into a positive situation. But looking at the card before those changes were made, didn't really look that great. But now with Kurt Angle returning to the ring to team up with Rollins and Ambrose, and then AJ Styles versus Finn Balor, I think it's WWE's way of, like I said, turning a negative situation into a positive. So I'm hoping for a great show tomorrow night. So with that being said, if you guys plan on watching TLC tomorrow night, let me know what you guys think is going to happen in the comments below. This has been my predictions for tomorrow night's TLC 2017 event. As always, I am Brian, and thank you for watching.